Okay friends, as you know that we are solving more questions on the foundation examination. Let's directly jump to the question. Question number 1, 281 says risk identification and risk assessment workshop typically used for. Let's move to the option. What are the options we have? So let's discuss. Define relative priority for each investment objective, brainstorming objective for a project, identify threats as a part of the initiative, and define measures in benefit profile. Now, risk identification and risk assessment generally are related to risk, where there are two types of risk. It's a negative risk, we call it, if it's a negative risk, we call it threat, and if it's a positive risk, we call it opportunity. Here they ask identify threats and project initiation. So I believe C would be the most correct answer here. Let's see what would be the correct answer. Yes, that would be the correct answer. Let's move to the next. What is the function of strategy mapping? So let's discuss here. What is the function of strategy mapping software? Option A, distribute and share the learning among the PPM community. Models and organization system and processes. C says support common integrated approach to risk management, and option D, match program and project to portfolio benefit and outcomes. So yes, strategic mapping software, as I told you, there is an output connected with the capabilities that convert to outcome that link to your benefit, and that benefit link to your strategic objectives. So that is a task of strategy mapping software, that to check whether you have this available or not. So D would be the most correct answer, that is your strategy mapping. Let's move to the next question. Which is not a way that tools are typically used? Now try to be conscious over here. They specifically ask which is not a tool. So there is a negative type of question that you have to understand. And as you know that there are standard vocabulary. So integrated is standard vocabulary, collaborative is a standard vocabulary, and individual is a standard vocabulary. So currently it's not a standard vocabulary, so that would be the correct answer. So I believe that is the correct answer. You had already got the answer over here. Let's move to the next question. So let's move to the next question over here. Okay. How does P3O typically deliver an information portal to the PPM community? Option A, through an internet website showing up templates and guidance. Option B, by documenting business process similarness. Option C, using a program and project management forum. And option D, by appropriate capacity planning for resource management. How does P3O typically deliver information portal? Information portal, that's clearly indicate it is a website or intranet through PPM community. So it's a straight answer. A would be the correct answer over here. Let's check. Yeah, that would be the correct answer. Let's move to the next question. 285. Portfolio prioritization and optimization technique used for what? Option A, highlight program issues required for intervention. Option B, support senior management investment decision by aligning program to strategy. Option D, document repeatable process enabling increased PPM maturity. Option D, provide resource capacity to the portfolio when required. Portfolio prioritization and optimization technique used that your resources are properly utilized. You can discard the project which is not aligned. So highlight issues is not that relevant. Moving. Support senior management investment decision by aligning program strategy, that would be the correct answer, because you align the senior management's focus on the project which are more important, which are having more priority. So B would be the correct answer. Let's see the answer. Yeah, that would be the correct answer. Okay, I hope you had enjoyed this session. Thank you very much.